This is Project 2.6, Sound and Fury. Uh, all audio is stored in the game manager as a changeable variable, as long as you put the sound effects in. Uh, every object, starting with the background musics, will call upon it. You'll notice that every single variable in the code is set to private. That is because you should only be changing these clips in the game manager. They have a variable built in which grabs the audio selection from Game Manager for the background music. It'll grab the music's audio source, which is set to 2D, so you can hear it equally anywhere, and will loop it. Uh, this is the same for every music source. When it comes to everything else, like the bullets, I stored that in the shooter. So when the bullet starts, it'll play a one shot uh, where the bullet is using the game manager's shoot sound effect. The hit zone is in damage on enter. If the thing has health, it will play the collision sound effect as a one shot. Uh, it'll also play a clip at point whenever it dies. This is also in Death Destroy. Uh, so the player will also be making this sound effect when they get destroyed. These are, as mentioned, set up as private all around. Uh, they do have a passive hum. It is very quiet, so you likely won't hear it over the other audio, but it does exist. It uses the passive hum, and if you look at what the passive hum is, it's this one. Oh, not there, here. As you can see, it's fairly quiet, but it is there. The ship, on the other hand, oh, these are all set to 3D, so where you are will in fact change how much the audio is heard. The ship, on the other hand, its audio output is still set to 3D, but it doesn't matter as it is also the listener. In the pawn, its passive hum is here, and of course, it can die, so when it dies, it'll play the death sound effect, as I showed in the destroy death, because the ship has the destroy death. Uh, the thing I added for myself is a secret. You'll notice up here there is a secret one. It is a rigid body collider, which uh, has a new list in Game Manager, which also has where all of the audio is stored. A new list called Secret. In Secret Counter, you have the collider. When a secret starts, it adds it to the secret list. When it collides with any object with a health or death mechanic, it'll get destroyed. And on destruction, it will remove it from the secret list and then check if that list is null. And if it, or check if that list isn't null. And if it isn't null, then it will, if its count is less than or equal to 0, activate the secret spawn inside of the game manager, which will instantiate a pawn I called him, but you'll notice it's just called secret temp, but it uses the prefab of him, which is right now just an asteroid with him typed on it. Uh, unkillable right now. If I show you everything in action, you'll notice background sound, which, yeah, you should be able to hear it this time. Background sound changes music because they have different music types. When the bullet is shot, you can hear the bullet. If I'm next to that, when it gets destroyed, it'll play a loud explosion. If I'm across the map, it's a much quieter explosion. If I destroy both, it goes to the victory, which yet again changes the music. Just to show you that the secret spawner works, I'll press it, and then he spawns. He just is there. He's just a rigid body right now. It should be everything, just to make sure I have it. This is the audio. Every single object is either set to 2D, like the music, or 3D, like most of the other sounds I have so far. That should be everything.